What is up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. In the last episode, we went to go search for Ima. We could not find Ima, but we did find the prisoner dead and mummified back at the invader base. So, poor Shoma, but we're more worried about Ima at this time, so we're not really too worried about the prisoner at this point. I mean, we are curious as to why like the other commanders would do that to their fellow commanders, but whatever. So we're just going to continue on forward with day 74 and continue going forward. If I had to guess, it's going to take a while more. No worries, Spark. If I had to guess, we're probably going to get maybe to like day 85 in this episode, and then my next streaming session, if I decide to stream this or if I decide to just record it, will probably be the last part of the last couple of recording sessions of the final 15 days at that point. But we'll see what we get to in this episode. But yeah, so let's go ahead and head on over to the cafeteria, see what's going on, see what he's got going on. If only that transmitter had been more powerful. But you get what you get from the Gift-O-Matic. The small size hooked though. That's what allowed me to stick on the prisoner. That reminds me, where exactly did you attach it to her? And how? Come on, there's plenty of little orifices on a person's body where you can stick a little something like that. Especially when it comes to the ladies. I wish I hadn't asked. Alright, let's head to the cafeteria. Finally, everyone's here. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. Tell us in detail what happened. Yeah, of course. Well, I told everyone the full story of what we experienced at the enemy base. Huh. So you had to fight over there after all. That must have been tough. Seriously though? How are we going to get Ima back now? It's a problem, alright. We don't have any leads to lead us to where to tell us where to start looking. Even if we don't go looking for him, it's possible the enemy might bring Ima to us. What do you mean? The invaders are going to use him. I'll bet that's why they took him in the first place. Use him? How? Not like they did with Moko. Like they did with Moko? No, the commanders have different powers. I don't think any of the others have that copy ability. I guess they'll use some other approach. No idea what it'll be yet, though. Maybe they'll turn him into a hideous monster and he'll come crawling back, begging to be put out of his misery. That happens. Stop that! You're scaring Kako. But if the enemy is going to use Ima in some way, that might be our best chance to take it back. Yes, we'll turn it around and use their plan against them. I won't let things play out like they did with Moko. This time, we won't lose anyone. Yeah, whatever slimy tactic they come at us with, we just gotta strike back at them even harder. At any rate, there's no moves for us to make right now. We'll just have to carry on like normal for now. Kako, are you okay with that? Honestly, I'd prefer to go looking for Ima right now, but we have no idea where he is. And if we don't protect the academy, he won't have a place to come back to. So I'm going to focus on getting stronger and preparing for a chance to save him. I'll work harder and harder, and I'll get stronger and stronger. Lady Kako. Who threw tear gas in here? The smoke is getting in my eyes. It ain't me. That's right. All we can do now is wait. Our chance is sure to come eventually. The thing that worries me the most is how the invaders intend to use Ima. It might be something none of us could have even imagined. Hey, Takumi. Huh? I looked up at the sound of Nozomi's voice to see her staring at me. There's something I want to talk to you about. If it's any convenience, can I come to your room later? My room? Yeah, that's fine. Good. I'll see you later then. With a shy smile, Nozomi wandered off. Well, it looks like our discussion is done here, so I'm going to take off for now. Going already? You didn't even eat. Is it too unpleasant to be in the same room as me? No, I just don't have much of an appetite today. There's also a little something that I want to check out in the library. With that, Eito left the cafeteria. Excuse me. I'm done eating too. I'm going to go train. Kako devoured her breakfast in no time at all, rushing out of the room right after. I'm going to go eat in the biolab. I'm in the middle of developing some interesting medication. Look forward to seeing the results. Then Yugami stood up from the seat and left. Wow, what kind of interesting medication does he mean? Maybe something for an upset tummy? That's just regular medication. Hey! Guess I'll go work out. You guys should stop dicking around and get pumped. He must not fall behind. Holy Jumanji sword. We're gonna train. Then I guess I'll go to the garage. I have to clean up the prisoner's cage. I'll be going too. Everyone left the cafeteria one after another. They must all have a lot on their minds right now. You paupers should work hard and sweat hard. I'm gonna enjoy a nice, refined tea party alone. Seeing everyone working so hard is making me feel bleaker and bleaker. God of me, you're such a horrible loser. You should just die. Takumi's just done with her shit, bro. Alright, let's see what Nozomi needs to talk to us about. Okay, can't sit around, but first... That must be her. I opened the door, and as I expected, Nozomi was sitting there. Sorry to come by like this. Is now a good time? Yeah, no problem. Come in. Thank you. Alright, what's up, Nozomi? You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about?
Before that, I should get one thing off my chest.
What's up?
Takumi, thank you so much.
Nozomi bowed her head deeply. It's fine. It's embarrassing when you say it like that. More importantly, are you feeling better now? She finally raised her head. Yes, I'm fine now. Thanks to you, I'm in perfect shape again. I was skeptical that absorbing cryptoglobin would actually stop the rejection symptoms, but I haven't had any problems since then. I still can't use hemo animal like everyone else, though. Well, it's just good that we managed to stop the symptoms. I've been thinking. I want to tell you the truth, Takumi. Huh? You've helped me so much, I can't keep this a secret anymore. You saved my life, so I'm going to trust you and tell you everything. What I know, what I've been hiding, and what separates me from the rest of you. Will you hear me out? Of course. Go ahead, I'm all ears. Okay, but I want you to keep everything about to tell you a secret from the others. At least until we make it to day 100. That's fine. That's why you wanted to meet in my room, right? There's the two of us here. We won't have to worry about anyone else overhearing. It'll all be okay. I'll keep it a secret, I promise. Okay, thank you. And with that, Nozomi started to tell the story little by little.
I told you some of this earlier, but... unlike everyone else, I came to Last Defense Academy of my own volition.
Yeah, I know that part already.
I did it to fulfill the dream my mother and I shared. But also, to get revenge for my mom.
Revenge?
My home environment was a little unusual. My father died in a car accident when I was little, and my mom was so busy with work she was almost never home. I was always alone, except when Mom would come home during breaks.
I've been sitting for so long. Sorry, I'm not trying to ruin the moment, but I've been sitting for so long, so this is definitely going to be the last episode we record for this session.
She told me a lot about her research. She was so obsessed with it, I don't think she had anything else to talk about. She'd say it was just between us, and tell me about all of the things she'd learned. About how world death devastated the Earth's surface, and how the Tokyo residential complex was an underground shelter. Even that humanity was doomed to extinction at the rate things were going. I heard it all from my mom.
So you knew all those secrets from a young age?
Yes. At the time, those secrets were one of the few connections I had with her. It was still frightening, though. I cried the first time I heard about it.
Back then, I didn't really understand what kind of work my mom was doing. But as I got older, I started to get a better idea. My mom was a researcher working at Kamakura General Hospital. She was involved in a project to save humanity.
She was so absorbed in the project that she'd forget to eat and sleep. To her, it was a mission she poured her entire life into. She'd always tell me she was going to make the project a success and save mankind. And that even though this meant I'd be lonely, we had to do what we could, together.
When I was in the upper grades of elementary school, my mom suddenly came to me with a serious look on her face. She said she wanted me to work with her to make the project a success. And by work with her, she meant she reached a crucial stage in her research that would make or break the project. After a series of failures, upper management refused to give her permission to perform more experiments, preventing her from progressing any further. That's when she asked me if I would help with the research. She was asking me to be a test subject? It sounds horrible, doesn't it? But when she asked me, I was happy.
I was so proud of my mother. She was a heroine to me, working to save humanity without anyone knowing about it.
I wonder if we're ever actually going to see her mom's face.
And I was happy that I could be of use to her. I thought if I helped out with her research, we would get more time together. If you said I'd been brainwashed, it would be kind of true.
Then on a day when the other workers were off, I went with my mom to Kamakura General
I
Hospital.
helped with her research as a test subject.
And that was the experiment. To transfuse cryptoglobin into you.
It seems like she regretted what she was doing. She apologized and cried a lot.
But I actually had a good time at the hospital. I had often explored a hospital alone and give my mom a headache. I don't remember too much from that time. I guess because your rejection symptoms were so rough. That must have been hard for you. Not so much. It didn't really get bad until after that. After that, the cryptoglobin transfusion experiments kept failing, and I kept experiencing rejection symptoms. Even so, the research progressed little by little. But then, just after I started high school, my mother committed suicide. Oh wow. Suicide?
In her note to me, which I found after her death, she wrote down some of her research. But upper management didn't really tell her all that much. She didn't know how cryptoglobin came to be created. All she'd been ordered to do was find a way to transfuse it without causing rejection symptoms. She'd been told that if she succeeded at that, she'd be able to save humanity from world death.
How would cryptoglobin save humanity?
According to her suicide note, there were enemies of mankind trying to prevent humanity from surviving world death. My mom was told this power was needed to eliminate those enemies.
Were they talking about the invaders? Is that the battle we're involved in now? I think so. But she didn't include anything more in her note. Enemies of mankind, huh? The invaders were created in order to advance world death. They're basically the personification of world death itself. Does that still hold up as true? But why did she take her own life? Was it because the research wasn't going well? No. Our experiment was advancing slowly but surely. The rejection symptoms were lessening, and if we'd had the time to do more, I'm certain we could have pulled off a flawless transfusion. Mom and I were both convinced we could, but at one point, she got a notice from upper management. She was ordered to stop her research. Huh? Why? They never told her the reason. They just said cryptoglobin transfusions were no longer required. Just like that, the research my mom poured her life into was unceremoniously brought to an end.
And she blamed herself for being unable to succeed with her research, for bringing her daughter into it, only to get no results. I think that guilt is what drove her to suicide.
So that's what happened. When Mom died, the first thing I felt, it wasn't sadness, but anger. Anger? Anger at upper management who abruptly dropped her research. And anger at my mom for giving up and taking her own life despite how important she'd insisted the mission is, or was. I've been going on for a while. I'm sorry. Are you tired of listening? Should we take a little break? I'm fine. If you're okay, can you tell me to rest? Yeah, of course. After my mother's suicide, I snuck into Kamakura General Hospital a few times.
I wanted to know why management cut her off. While I was looking into it, I learned about you and the others. I found information saying a special defense unit of youths with the power of cryptoglobin had been formed.
And that was us.
Maybe another researcher succeeded at the transfusion. Or maybe you had unique qualities that prevented rejection. Whatever the reason, you were all successes. So, my mom and I were no longer necessary.
I don't have any memory of receiving a transfusion. When would we actually have had it done? When I first fought in TRC to protect Hikaruha, I could already use hemoenema. In that case, was it before then? I looked into it, and it turned out the goal of the Special Defense Unit was to eliminate the enemies of mankind and save humanity. It was just like Mom said. When I found that out, I started thinking, if I joined the Special Defense Unit and helped save humanity, I could redeem my mother to the people who cut off her research. I could prove that what my mom and I had done wasn't meaningless. And that's why you decided to come here. But how did you get here? Did you find out where Last Defense Academy was during your research? No, I didn't even know this place existed until I got here. But the last time I stuck into Kamakura General Hospital, I just happened to find you guys. You found us?
Everyone was sleeping inside of these weird machines. As soon as I saw you, I knew you had to be the members of the Special Defense Unit, the youths with the power of cryptoglobin. I found you just as you were about to be sent off somewhere. I figured you were going to fight against those enemies of mankind I'd heard about. It was an all-or-nothing gamble, but I went inside one of the empty machines.
I'm guessing in that bottom right one then. Next thing I knew, I'd arrived at second to last Defense Academy. These machines. They must have been those capsules in that weird classroom, right? So we were all put inside those and sent here from Kamakura General Hospital. Yes, I think they stopped working because they'd fully served their purpose. I've got to say, going through all that to get here was really reckless of you. Even I never imagined that things would work out so well. But now that I've made it here, I want to fulfill the dream that my mom and I shared. I'll fight the enemies of mankind, and when humanity has been saved, I'll go to my mom's grave. And I'll proudly tell her about what we achieved here. I see. So that's why you have such strong determination to fight. Actually, I'm surprised that you guys were kept in the dark for so long. I never imagined you wouldn't even know about cryptoglobin. That's why I couldn't tell you about my past. What do you mean? At first, y'all resented being brought here, seeing as no one told you anything. If only one of us knew the circumstances, the others would inevitably be suspicious. And then if everyone found out my mother was a researcher, they might even have suspected me of being behind all of this. So that's why you decided to hide it. I couldn't let myself get kicked out due to suspicion after everything I've done to get here. But it was painful to keep it from everybody, because I felt like I was being deceptive. But didn't Nigo notice that you snuck in? I don't really know why, but he didn't seem to notice. Even when he found out I couldn't use Hemo Anima properly, he just provided me with a special combat suit. For when things like this happen. And that's the artificial class armor you use. Things probably would have been different if I'd met Sere first, but Neo's really nonchalant about all of that. I still don't understand why no one told us any of this. I don't even remember receiving a cryptoglobin transfusion. All I know is that when the TRC got attacked, I was suddenly able to use this mysterious power. Oh, about that. I haven't been able to ask until now, but did the complex really get attacked? I haven't heard anything about that. Huh? You didn't? How's that possible? The whole place was in chaos. Everyone else experienced it. How could you not? I know, that's why it's so strange. I wonder why I didn't notice. Didn't notice? Wait, maybe it's not a case of noticing or not. Maybe she just forgot it? Like how we forgot about our transfusions? I may have gone on a tangent there, but that's the end of my story. This is really everything. I've told you everything about me now, Tsukumi. I see. I'm still shocked and confused, but anyway. Thank you for telling me. Not at all. I feel relieved to get it off my chest. Aw.
It may be a coincidence that I met you all here, but I think of everyone as good friends now. I really love all of you. It pains me to keep hiding things from the others, but I still want to fight as a part of this team.
Well, it's not like you're lying, per se, or even being deceitful, really. We have 26 days left. You can tell them the truth when it's over. When we've saved humanity and gotten our happy ending, they'll forgive you for being a little secretive.
Yeah, I hope so.
Anyway, no matter how many unsolved mysteries there are, it's all coming to an end in 26 days.
That's crazy, dude. 26 days.
Cryptoglobin, the invaders, world death, saving humanity, even the problems with our memories.
For y'all, that's like, after this episode, like 3 or 4 more episodes, depending on what happens with the story.
None of that really matters. Not if things end happily. Let's keep protecting the school until day 100. We'll all work together to make it happen.
We'll be fine. It's weird, but I have a feeling it'll be okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Ever since I accepted that Nozomi and Kato are different people, I feel like I've been able to bond with Nozomi. I'm really happy that we can trust each other as allies in battle. I'm going to save humanity with her and get back to TRC. Then I can return to my peaceful life. Phew, after talking so much, I'm thirsty. Takumi, how about we have some tea in the cafeteria? Sure, I'm parched. Nozomi and I left my room and spent some time chatting over tea in the cafeteria. Eventually we parted ways and I once again returned to my room. Confidential learned Nozomi's secret. Nozomi's story was shocking, but it really helped me organize my thoughts. At any rate, instead of racking my brain over things, I don't understand. Oh, sorry. At any rate, instead of racking my brain over things I don't understand, I'm going to concentrate on defending this place for the remaining 26 days. Then everything will come to an happy end. I'll do whatever it takes to get us there. I decided to stop running around for the day and spend some quiet time in my room. So ended my 74th day at the Last Defense Academy. Alright, day 75. Ding dong and bing bong.
Get ready for your 75th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to...
It's morning. Guess I should head to the cafeteria. Alrighty. Let's actually check something. So I know... So, people that need it next is Takamaru, Darumi, Gaku, Ima. Well, we don't really have Ima right now, so we can't really do anything with that. Kako, Shoma. Nozomi got hers. And that's it. Cool. And well, no, Yugano as well. Mokomojiro is darkened out. Because he's dead. I think the next thing we'll try to work on next will probably be math. Yeah, math is still... Oh, math or social studies. One of those two. Anyway, let's head to the Gaku. Let's talk to him real quick.
Huh?
Day 75 already. The end is slowly coming into sight. Hey, we're gonna get some kind of reward when this fight is over, right? If we don't, I'm gonna lose it. I don't know what to tell you. We're fighting to save humanity, so it's gotta be big enough that we won't have to ever work again, right? That's gonna make this all worth it. Don't you feel the same, Takumi? Well, yeah, but... Right now that I feel better about that, I'm starved. I'm gonna head to the cafeteria. Bruh. And with that, Gaku disappeared off to the cafeteria. Alrighty, anybody else around? Nah. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, a cheerful voice came my way. Good morning, Takumi. Hey, listen to this. What happened? This morning I tried making twice cooked pork. I fried it with fresh caramel instead of miso. It was super sweet. I bet. Should I make some for you too? Or would you prefer a chocolate Mappo's tofu bowl? No, I'm good, thanks. I'll make my own food. Okay, just let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Kako's really lively today. Thought she'd be more depressed about Ina. Hey, is Yugami coming? Not that we need him around. Yugami's been holed up in the bio lab since last night. He hasn't even been back to his room. He said he was making some interesting medication, right? I bet it's something seriously messed up. That dude was born creepy. I'm worried about him being all cooped up. Maybe I'll go by later and check on him. Please don't. He'll only try to turn you into a test subject. Test subject? I'll be fine. Nozomi inadvertently reacted to those words. Well, after the talk we had yesterday, it must still be fresh in her mind. All done. Now I'm going to train. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help out. Bye-bye. Kako said this in an eager tone and rushed out to the cafeteria. She's so cute, man. Is that girl okay? What's not okay about her? She's raring to go. Come on, she's obviously putting on a brave face. Huh? For real? All that is just an act? Lady Kako has deceived us. She didn't deceive anyone. She's just trying to keep us from worrying. If you look closely, you can see your eyes are swollen from crying. Sometimes I cry non-stop for no reason all night. I usually end up like that in the next morning. Her brother, who she's never been apart from, is missing, and we have no idea where he is. She's obviously worried, even if she's forcing herself to act cheery. Poor Kako. I'm so powerless, unable to help even when a beloved friend is suffering. Just depressing conversations beneath nobility like myself. Gaku, do something to cheer her up. What? Why me? Because you've been completely useless so far. I was taking pity on you by creating an opportunity for you to redeem yourself. No thanks. But Gaku, you're surprisingly suitable for the task. Don't you think? You have lots of siblings. You must be used to consoling the younger ones. He calls them siblings, but they're not blood related. Hey, you're not supposed to mention that. Have a little tact. Seriously, why do I have to be the one to deal with this? I expect his resistance. It wouldn't be like you to do anything to make yourself more likable. Fine, I'll hire you for 5,000 yen an hour. If you want money, go console Kako. Leave it to me. Your likability's tanking. Shut it, dude. What's the problem with working for money? You trying to make enemies of all the employees in the world? You're a dumbass if you don't accept an opportunity to nab some cash just for cheering someone up. And here I thought Gaku couldn't get more greedy than he already is. Maybe we should give her some space. This might be the time to leave her be. Oh, is that so? Stop it! You're messing up my chance of doing business here! I'm sorry, I'll leave you to it. Just don't come on too strong. Oh. We parted ways after breakfast and returned to our respective rooms. My hands are like oily. I couldn't do anything yesterday, so I'd better get moving today to make up for it. You don't know when the invaders will attack next. I need to be prepared. Alright, free time. Ooh, new VR training missions have been unlocked. Alright. Have you come here to do laundry too, Sir Takumi? Laundry? This big river right inside the school has made doing laundry a breeze. I'll just scrub these dirty clothes. Hey, what are you doing? You can't use the pool for your laundry. But Sir Takumi, the river is where you do your laundry, right? I mean, it's just like in the fairy tales. The old lady found Momotaro while washing her clothes. Hey! The pool is not a river, Kyoshika. Everyone has to share, so you can't get the water dirty. Oh heavens, but when shall I launder my clothes? That's why we have washing machines. What the hell, dude? Oh, that's funny. Alrighty. Nozomi, we can hack on Nozomi. Yeah. Takumi, would you like to get some food with me? I've decided to eat only egg dishes for lunch from now on. Today is egg porridge. That sounds pretty nice. You sure love eggs. It's more than that. I feel like I remember my mom when I eat eggs. Your mom? She was a really busy person. She didn't often make meals for me. But when she had time, she'd whip up something with egg in it. She'd tell me that egg dishes were the most efficient out there, since they cook in just a few minutes. When I eat anything with egg, I think of my mom's proud face as she cooked in the kitchen. She wasn't all that good at cooking, but sometimes she'd be so pleased with herself. Gosh, she was such a pain. Nozomi looked rather happy as she talked about her mom while eating her egg porridge. Cool. Ding dong, bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Time to sleep already. I'm relieved today went by without an incident, but there's no reason to think things will continue on peacefully. The invaders will be desperate to attack. I'm unbearably anxious and scared for the remaining days. I just have to go for it. That's my only choice for survival. It's still past my 75th night at the Last Defense Academy. Day 76. Ding dong, a bing bong.
Burn out of troops! Time to get ready for you. Prepare to.
Time to get up. Come to think of it, I haven't been dreaming of Kadoa lately. Not that I miss it or anything. It was probably weird that I was dreaming about her so often in the first place. I'll be able to see her for real when I get out of here. Anyway, I should hurry up to the cafeteria. All right, nobody's chilling. Nobody's out. Oh, I have to walk. I can't fast travel. Oh, that's why. Good morning, Takumi. Hey, morning. The moment I went onto the rooftop, I bumped into Nozomi. Feels like I've been seeing a lot of her lately. Are you going into the cafeteria? Then let's go together. Yeah, let's. Nozomi and I talked casually as we headed toward the cafeteria. Once again, there was a cheerful voice ringing out in the cafeteria that morning. Nozomi! Good morning, Takumi! Good morning to you too! Good morning, Kako. Morning. Enough of these pleasantries! What are you two doing waltzing in side by side? You're not even holding hands! Did you spend the night together? We're not holding hands! We happened to see each other on the roof, so we just came to the cafeteria together. I wonder, the two of you are together so often lately. It seems suspicious. I never thought you'd be into perverts, Nozomi. Although I do hear the more respectable the girl, the more salacious she is behind the closed doors. What the hell? Where'd you hear that? Wait, now isn't it a little extreme of you to call Takumi a pervert? Hey. Takumi has a girl he's loved since childhood waiting for him, back at the residential complex, you know. I wouldn't say I love her, but... Screw you, Normie! Screw you, Normie! Don't even look at me! Are you talking about the girl who looks like a Nozomi? That's even more suspicious! You're protecting your girlfriend not to Nozomi! It's like an even weirder version of guys who are into twins. Are you enjoying the filthy feeling of dating one of them while you're having an affair with the other? Hey, I'm not projecting anything on anyone!
Hey!
Nozomi doesn't look like Karuha, so it was kind of bewildering at first. But it's different now. I'm not mixing them up anymore. Karuha's Karuha and Nozomi is Nozomi. So you're saying you only like your childhood friend and you feel nothing at all for Nozomi? I wouldn't say nothing at all, but... We're friends. I consider her a valuable ally who fights alongside me. Why is she looking at me like that? Did I say something wrong? Wow, high schoolers are amazing. They're so much more mature in so many ways. I never experienced anything like this before. Probably because you always had that older brother of yours hovering around. Hey. My bad. Well, you see, we shouldn't be talking about this first thing in the morning. That's right, it's too stimulating for a perma-virgin like myself. Really? You come up with the most vulgar conversation topics. That's why I hate the proletariat. You're the one who started it. Die, normies! All of you disappear from my sight! Yeah, my bad. I finished my breakfast as usual and decided to head back to my room. Freaking Dadumi, bro. Dadumi's crazy. She really gave it to me. And first thing in the morning, too. Haven't I made my feelings clear enough already? Karuha and Nozomi are different people. I'm not mixing them up. Anyway, I'd better use today to prepare for the next invader attack. Alrighty, Kako's available. Shoma's available. Oh, hi Takumi, wanna watch a movie together? I think I wanna show a movie here. In this room? It's completely dark, just like a theater. And there's lots of things we can use as chairs. Do you mean those coffin-looking devices? Yeah, we could sit on these. Popcorn in hand and watch a movie projected on the wall. Doesn't that sound fun? You'll come, right?
Hey!
Felt bad for Kako, but I politely declined her offer. Video. Oh, yes! Yes! Social studies went up. Alrighty. Alright, level 6. We get 3,500 for this. How tough is it going to be? We're about to find out. Diggity-da. Diggity-da. Alrighty. What do we got? I'm guessing we have some up. Okay, yeah, we have people everywhere. Alrighty. Cool. We might not have gotten an S rank on them, I'm not gonna lie. We kind of just like BS'd it, but whatever. Oh, we did. Cool. I guess I don't really think it matters, honestly, on the VR battles. I think you just get an S rank overall, unless you just get into red, maybe. Ding dong, bing bong. That time again, huh? This day felt like it ended in the blink of an eye. Keeping up this pace and getting closer to the finish line is the best thing we can do right now. Anyway, I don't really have anything to do, so I guess I should rest up for tomorrow. I fell asleep just like that, bringing my 76th day at the Last Defense Academy to an end. Day 77. We're almost there, y'all. We're getting so close, bro. Getting so close. I didn't dream about her last night either. I guess that's why I slept so well, but still. Oh well, there's no sense in worrying about my dreams. I should get myself to the cafeteria. Alright. Takumi, good morning. Want a natto cream sweet and sour pork sandwich? No, I'm okay. I'll make something for myself. Don't worry about me. Kako's behaving cheerfully again today, but I suppose it's all just part of an act. Okay, I'm done eating. I'm gonna head out. Going already? That ain't like you. What can I say? I'm a busy guy. I've got things to do. Come on, Eito. Alright, I'll be taking off early too then. Gaku and Eito left the cafeteria together. They make a rather unusual duo. What are they sneaking around for? Speaking of sneaking, Nozomi has been sneaking around too. Yesterday she was sneaking around with Yugami in the biolab. Me? I wasn't sneaking, I was just helping him. Helping? An unexpected rival for Takumi has appeared. Which pervert will reign supreme? I'm not trying to reign supreme over anything. Come on, Takumi doesn't have any feelings for Nozomi. He only likes a friend that of his who looks just like her. Wow, just no tact at all. I told you it's not that. I don't feel anything for Nozomi. I think of her as one of my very best friends. Again, why is she making that face? I was just helping Yugami make his new medication. I promised to help him out again today, so I should probably get going. Nozomi spoke bluntly with an unreadable expression on her face. Then left the cafeteria. New medication? What kind of stuff is he making exactly? Don't tell me it's a special lotion that stops you from getting sunburned. That's already a thing. Everything seems so busy. People really shine when they have something to focus on. I'm on the verge of rotting because I have nothing to do. That's my only job, taking care of the prisoner. If you miss your old pay, why not get a new invader?
Hey!
Stop that! Finished breakfast while having a casual chat with the remaining members of the team. Then I went back to my room. Something to focus on, huh? Well, I know what I have to do. I need to protect the school for 100 days and go back to Tokyo Residential Complex where Kato is waiting for me. Almost there. Just a little more and we're done. I just have to see it through to the very end. Cool. Eito has to like this, right?
You truly understand me, Takumi.
Now, is that going to be enough to... No, it's not. Great. Alright. Go ahead and get you a little thing here. Voltage gain 1.5. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that for you as well. Shoma. Learn Omega Punch. Try to actually attack for once since inflicts on user. Nobody else needs. I can bring up my stuff too. Move +1. That's what I get from it. Air Blade. There we go. You got level 3 across the board now. We like that.
You never know when the invader.
Phew, another day goes by without issue. It's so quiet here lately that it's almost unnerving. Are the invaders not attacking because we destroyed that base? Haven't seen that Undying Flames invader for a while either. It really is eerily quiet. But I can't let my guard down. Only 20-some days left. We're going to survive this. That's what I told myself as I quietly fell asleep. Day 78. Ding dong, a bing bong, everybody.
Up and at 'em!
Troops starting to rise and shine. Oh.
78 is a special number.
Oh, yeah?
Try and figure out for yourselves what makes it special. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable, suffering the insufferable, to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school
from the vile and barbaric enemy. Cool. Okay, time to get up. Got myself out of bed, and just then, ding dong, doorbell, someone there? I slowly opened the door, and standing there was Gaku. Yo, you look like you just rolled out of bed. Must be nice. I was up all night. What are you doing here all of a sudden? What were you doing up all night? Can't tell you, bro. It's a surprise. So drag your ass over to the gym ASAP. The gym? Now I can't go after breakfast? Obviously not. Duh. Don't eat. Come with an empty stomach. Why? Well, the thing is, hey, it won't be a surprise if I tell you. Come on, just get to the gym right away. Making his demand with all too much eagerness, Gaku took off at a half run. What's going on? The gym? A surprise? I have no idea what all this is about, but I guess I'll go to the gym for now. Okay. Anybody out here? No, everybody's just at the gym, I guess. Yeah, seems that way. Oh. Whoa, what's this? I'm so excited! Wow, there's a bunch of stalls. What's going on? How do you like that? It's not a surprise party. It's a surprise festival. We haven't held any events since the barbecue, right? This is our first time since everyone from second to last Defense Academy joined us. So I thought it'd be nice to do something like this once in a while. What do you think, Kako? It's a festival. Really exciting, right? Huh? You walk in and eat from the stalls as much as you want. It's so exciting yet you can barely take it, am I right? Festivals are really bringing me down. They're so noisy and crowded. Then go back to your room. Don't tell me you don't like festivals either. This is amazing. I've never eaten at a food stall before. I've always wanted to try it. How old are the Tsukumo twins? Are they not in high school? Because mostly everybody else is in high school, right? Or is everybody in high school? I don't even know, man. Huh? This is your first time? Yeah, we never had much money growing up. Plus, Ima said stall food is unhygienic, so we couldn't eat it. That's horrible, man. The stuff you eat is way worse. That's why I'm so happy. This looks like a lot of fun. If you're that pleased, then it was all worth setting up. Did you and Gaku set this up together? Yes, we wanted to surprise everyone. We made the tools with the Gift-O-Matic. But the person who came up with the idea for the festival is Gaku. Hey, that's a pretty good idea for your dumbass. You don't have to say it like that. Well, food stalls and festivals are a symbol of happiness, right? Every human being alive loves them. That's not for you to decide. Not everyone likes this stuff. Come on, Darumi. Just join us. It might be more fun than you think. This might be the perfect way to relax. I guess I'll join in too. Oh, I can pick up the trash and find any garbage. Please throw it at me. How bad it, Kurata? Not bad, huh? It does look like you worked hard for your hourly wages, but there's something missing from this festival. Is something lacking? Curry, obviously. You can't have a festival without curry. I'll serve it in an empty stall. Fools, hang your miserable heads and devour my Osuzuki curry. Okay then, let's start the festival. Can everyone take turns to help with the stalls? Yeah, sure, got it. As sudden as the whole thing was, we kicked off our lively school festival in style.
Wow! This is so cool! Kako, do you want to eat senbei crackers with me?
Lady Kako! Will you help me on the shooting range? Your aim will surely do the trick.
Hey, ladies! Come fish for water balloons over here!
Look at Dadami over there just sitting on the ground.
Whoa. Wowie. Whoa.
Oh, Kako's so
Isn't
cute,
she precious, all happy like that? Well, there's so much on offer, it must be dizzying to her.
Kako, you still haven't eaten my curry, have you? You'd better hurry before it sells out.
Any trash? Or am I the only garbage around right now?
Bro.
Hey, everybody! Look
It's
over
cute.
here a sec!
Amidst all the chaos, Gaku stood on the watchtower and called out to us.
You gotta have music and dancing for a festival, right? It's hardly a festival at all without dancing. So, I'm going to be your DJ and turn this into the party of a lifetime.
Our DJ?
Let's get this party started! Everybody in the house get down!
Get down! As soon as he said that, a song came blasting out from the speakers. It was a melancholy folk song. Whoa, this shit is tragic! What's with the song selection? How are we supposed to get down to a boring song like this? It's just right for closing the festival. But it only just started. Wow, listening to this is filling me up with somber emotions. This is why we wanted to use the school speakers. You knew about this? Gaku asked me the other day, said he wanted to use the Academy's PA system. I tinkered with the wiring and hooked up the speakers to its DJ setup. So this gloomy shit is playing all throughout the school? Freaking believable. He really is taking the vibe. How about I coerce him into changing the song violently? I like songs like these. I think it's wonderfully gloomy. Oh, if you like it, Kako, then maybe this is fine. It's not very festival-like, but I guess it is a pretty song. Let's just keep on enjoying ourselves so we don't get pulled into the mood of the song. Yeah, this is really a blast. She's so cute, man. Kako smiled happily and ran off toward the central tower. Well, since it's a special event, let's all enjoy it to the fullest. The festival's just getting started. Each of the others scattered off to the stalls of their choice. Suddenly, I realized that the only ones left were myself and Nozomi. Everyone seems to be having fun, huh? Yeah, for sure. Too bad it can't be like this forever. Huh? Oh, I was just thinking. When our 100 days at this academy are up, what will happen to us then? It's a little sad to think we'll be separated and won't be able to see each other anymore. We've come so far and grown so close. It'd be nice if we could get together once in a while, even after the war is over. You're right, living together in this school has turned into a really significant time in my life. So I agree, I want to stay friends even after we go back to the complex too. Yeah, I must have let this song get to me. My mind went to a sad place.
More importantly, we need to enjoy the present. Let's go, Takumi.
You're right. Let's go all out.
After our chat, the festival continued for some time, along with the medley of sad songs. We ran around and played for as long as our bodies would let us, cheering and shouting so much that our voices turned hoarse. Those who were tired laid down on the spot or returned to their rooms to rest. We spent the whole day enjoying the festival until it came to a natural close. Day 79. Soon after I awoke, I took in the situation around me. I fell asleep in the gym last night. Looking around, several others were laid out just like me. What? Why am I sleeping here? Oh, good morning. Kako, did you sleep here too? It was so fun. I didn't want it to end, so I stayed. I never want to wake up again. You're here too? I danced like crazy all night. I got so exhausted, I just crashed. We go crazy to songs like that? It happened in an instant. There was a clatter from the shadows behind the stalls, and a figure slowly stood up.
What? Huh? What? Where am I?
No, her mask is off, bro.
My mask! Where's my mask?
Her face uncovered, Kurata searched around in a panic, finally finding her mask. She picked it up and put it on her head. How dare you look at a lady's sleeping face without permission! I sentence all of you to Skye burial! Hey, we didn't do nothing! You're the one who decided to nap here with your face out! I've been careless. I can't believe I slept in such a filthy place alongside such filthy commoners. What else could you do? You're constantly making curry at your stall. This will all be a part of the good memories we're making here. I'd prefer it didn't. All of you never speak of this again. Forget that. I'm starving. Got anything to eat? Looks like we still have everything at the festival. Well, I'm thirsty. How about we go to the cafeteria? Alrighty. I can't believe I slept near all these peasants. This will all be a part of good memories we're making here. Let's go to the cafeteria. So sleepy. I'm curious, what's inside the screen? What was supposed to be able to dismantle it? Oh, that's just that. Head to the cafeteria, we opened the door of the gym, but then... Whoa!
An invader? What's it doing here? Is it a new pet for Shoma?
New pet for Shoma.
No, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, it's coming in!
Let's make a run for it. Whoa! Dodging the approaching invaders, we flew out into the hall. But something was different.
What the hell? This place is crawling with them!
Oh my god.
I had no idea Shoma had so many pets.
What, Kako?
That's not it. We've been infiltrated.
Infiltrated? When? The alarm never even went off!
We can't fight without infusers. We have to get to the war room.
Yeah, right. Let's get to the war room without being seen.
Huh? Is this a stealth game now?
I guess so. Doubting me. That's hilarious. Sneaking. When sneaking, you must make your way to your destination while avoiding enemies. Being discovered will restart the mission. You can hide inside a room to avoid enemy contact by pressing A while in front of it. Enemy movements are regular and predictable, so hide until you can predict their movements. Then seize your chance to forge a path forward. Okay. Are you gonna turn here? Oh, right behind it. Okay. Oop. I see you there. I need you to turn around. Oh. Okay. Whew. Oh, perfect. Made it. We made it. I'm not that good at stealth games. Oh, wrong way. Oh my god! Freaking jump scare, dude. Oh my god, bro. That shit scared me. Oh my god! No! Go, go, go! Oh my gosh, dude. We're right here. Get in there. Oh, bro. Phew, we made it to the war room somehow. What about everyone else? Are they okay? Maybe they haven't noticed we're gone yet. Or the invaders have been trapped. Maybe they're already being eaten by them. Shut your mouth, Schizo! We're just gonna have to deal with it ourselves. Darn it, all I wanted to do was bask in an afterglow of our festival. Let's focus on stopping them from entering the grounds for now. If we don't, they'll just keep coming. Okay, you guys handle that, and I'll wipe any invaders already inside the
And
building.
the rest of us will clean up the ones on the schoolyard.
Alrighty. Whoa, this is complete opposite.
What are those holes?
Could the invaders have snuck in through them?
They came from underground? Is that how they bypassed the undying flames and the alarm?
There's no sensors underground? That's unacceptably sloppy. Somebody's getting fired for this! Forget fired. The ones in charge have already been dismantled.
At any rate, it's time to wipe out these invaders. Let's do this, everybody.
Alrighty, let's do it.
But to me,
Yeah, at least they move closer
try
so we
and
can
dodge this.
have Kako kill them.
I'll do my...
Yeah, I know that's kind of a waste of a voltage move, but it is what it is. Looks like that's all of them. Takumi, can you hear me? Nozomi, you're okay. I took out all the invaders inside the school, you know. Pretty amazing, right? Yeah, you did great too. Thank goodness all of you noticed what was going on. If you had been a few seconds later, things would have been a complete mess. But there's still invaders all along the perimeter of the school. They're coming this way. We'll be right there. Let's all work together to protect the school. Everyone, are you ready? Damn invaders. Just when I was sleeping like a log after all the excitement. This really sucks. I bumped into one in the halls and was so caught off guard I puked all over it. This will be our first defensive battle in a while. I am bitching to put my skills to use. It's itching, Kyoshika. Bitching is when you're complaining a lot. Fighting always makes me nervous. I'm worried. I'll hold you all back. It's okay, Shoma. If someone makes a mistake, someone else will jump in and help. We're not alone. We're all here to help each other out. Right, let's work together and fight to protect the school and all of humanity. Okay, I'm going on ahead.
Let's go, everybody. Initiate defensive battle.
Hell yeah. Feel the power. I never want to get tired of this, man. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna keep watching it. Alrighty. Here they come to the rescue. Alrighty.
Foul fiend! How dare you riddle this place with holes!
I'll show you freaks what it feels like to have holes blown in you!
Looks like the barrier's back up, but its durability is still pretty low. If the barrier goes down, we'll make it into the defense room for sure. Then we just have to eliminate all enemy units before they get there, right? Easy.
Hey! Yugamu's not here. What's he up to?
Yugamu said he'd join us after stopping at the bio lab. The medicine he was working on is almost complete.
What? Is this really the time to be working on some random drug?
Let's concentrate on the battle for now. We'll deal with them somehow.
All right. Shoma Genzaki is ready to fight.
Cool. Alrighty. I don't think I can kill anything with this. Unless I activate last yell. Because his last yell's still activated, I think, after these waves. Even if you... So maybe... Should I risk it for the biscuit? Or should I just attack boost?
We better get moving. Yes, leave it to me. This
I think I risk it for the biscuit. And hopefully I get a proc. No. I kind of expected that, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Oh, I know that was a waste of voltage, but whatever.
The evil has been vanquished! In the end, justice always prevails.
You really have a bottomless pit where your brain should be. There's no reason to believe this is the end. In fact, the real fight is likely still to come.
Yeah, we still got 3 waves, y'all.
What the? An earthquake?
No, no, not an earthquake. It's...
Hopefully I can do a better job of killing the enemies in one turn.
Is that... Brother dearest?
Don't tell me he was absorbed by that invader.
Brother dearest? Brother dearest!
Come on, dude.
No response. He seems to be unconscious.
Forget consciousness. There's a bigger problem. He's part of that invader! Part of the invader?
Zounds. What do we do? Can we save him? Now that he's like that?
We can! We'll find a way!
But how?
We ain't got time to mull it over. Figure it out while we fight.
I'm sure of it. There has to be a way. We'll save him this time for sure.
Kako, now's not the time to cry. We have to keep going. We all need you to pull yourself together.
You got this, Kako.
You're right. Now's not the time for tears. Ima, wait for me. I'm going to save you.
All right.
Give me back my dear brother.
Oh, yikes.
What's the matter? Brother dearest, does it hurt?
Oh, don't tell me. Does Ima take damage when we attack the commander?
And we can't do shit to it. What are we supposed to do now?
We'll just have to hold off on the commander and deal with the other invaders first.
All right. Hopefully we can. I really hope I can do this like in like 1 or 2 turns. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Let's be honest. Okay.
Hang in there.
I'm on it!
That's wave 3 done. So I got 2 more though. Oh man. This one might actually be a
Left
longer
is the
episode.
commander. What do we do?
If Ima takes damage too, we can't just blindly attack.
Using Sir Ima as a shield is such cowardice.
What if we just kill them both? We can bring Ima back with the Revive-O-Matic after.
No, there's no guarantee he can be revived now he's in that state. I have no idea how the commander absorbed Ima, but it's possible that his DNA has been altered as a consequence.
If his DNA doesn't match what's in the database, we won't be able to revive him.
And what are we gonna do? Just sit here sucking our thumbs?
Put aside whether we can revive Ima or not. We just have to steel ourselves and kill the commander.
I didn't even realize we're already at 9 hours, dude. Jeez.
That's too risky.
Do we have any other options? Do you plan on leaving things like this?
Even if we lose Sir Ima, we must keep fighting for justice.
Everyone, hold it!
What? What happened?
It's gone. It just vanished. It's gone? Where the hell did it go?
Maybe it fled through that hole?
Dastard, fleeing in the face of the enemy is the height of cowardice.
Uh-oh.
Kyoshika! Takemoto!
Oh man. Now those two have gotten sucked in too.
No! Kyoshika and Takemoto too! And it's bigger than before! It must have grown stronger by absorbing them.
What do we do? Please tell me, brother dearest.
Oh no. We're supposed to handle this way without them? Jeez, dude. Oh my god, bro. We still have one more wave after this. I need to avoid any damage to the barrier at this point. Okay. Whew. So yeah, one more wave though. Hopefully we can get through it with no problems.
What do we do?
We got 12
We're
left on the
seriously
freaking
out
thing,
of
man.
options here.
We'll just have to steel ourselves that much more and kill all 3 of them. Kill Ima?
We can't kill our friends, especially when we might not be able to bring them back.
Sheesh. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, there we go.
Looks like I'm just in time, too. Good stuff.
You're not in time at all. All that's left is to watch the totally depressing conclusion play out.
Oh, yeah? I still have something up my sleeve, you know.
Up your sleeve?
Are you talking about the drug?
Huh? The drug?
That's right. I've been developing this in the biolab for several days now, but it's not like the usual enhancements we use on us. It's a poison that's only effective on enemy commanders, what you might call a bioweapon.
bioweapon? And it exclusively affects commanders? How did you make such a thing?
I used equipment from the biolab to analyze the commander DNA I harvested, and compounded a variety of viruses and bacteria based on the data.
You harvested Commander DNA.
I took it from our prisoner. When I stuck the transmitter to her, I also helped myself to a sample of her fluids.
Fluids? I'm curious about how you obtained that sample. But for now, I'll refrain from asking.
Yeah, that's not really important right now.
I looked into it and found that Commander DNA has some strange cells that are clearly different from regular humans. I succeeded in formulating a poison that attacks those cells. Call it a bioweapon that only works on commanders.
For real? That's crazy, dude!
I owe the lovely Nozomi big time. She has some experience in medicinal research, so she was a huge help.
Medicinal research? She never mentioned that.
Well, it's nothing to boast about.
So, if we use that drug, we can damage the commander without hurting any of our friends?
There's actually a killer problem with this drug. For it to be reliably effective, it needs to be taken orally in a large dose. We have to make the commander swallow all of this.
That much? How are we gonna do that?
We can't get either of our friends to take it. They're still unconscious.
So then it's totally useless.
Oh my gosh.
We just have to get the drug inside of the commander's body, right? Then I'll do it.
What?
I'll figure something out and save them. This is something only I can do. I'm sure of it.
Only you can do it?
Yugamu, could you give me the drug?
Sure, but be careful. This one set is all I've got. Try not to break it.
I understand.
With an empathetic nod, or emphatic nod, Nozomi took the poison from Yugamu.
Are you sure this is going to work? You haven't actually tested it yet, have you?
If our prisoner was still around, I could have used her as a guinea pig. But the way things are now, we'll just have to take a leap of faith.
It's okay. I believe in your skills, Yugamu. I'm going for it.
As soon as she said that, Nozomi rushed toward the commander.
Give them back!
Nozomi! What the hell is she doing? It beat her down without breaking a sweat!
Nozomi!
No way! Even Nozomi?
We're so screwed.
No, hold on! Something's not right!
Narumi's disappointed. But I didn't get Ima though. Uh-oh.
What? What's happening?
It puked everyone up?
Nozomi must have taken the drug herself before getting absorbed. She essentially turned herself into poison.
Turned herself into poison?
The commander absorbed her without a clue as to what she'd done. That's how the poison got into its system.
So Nozomi intentionally got absorbed? Even though there was no guarantee the stuff would work?
Everyone who had been absorbed slowly got to their feet.
When did I fall asleep?
You guys are back!
Thank goodness. Looks like it worked out.
Nozomi, are you okay?
Yeah, more or less.
I suddenly have the chills, though. I think I might have caught a cold.
Me too. My joints are killing me.
You two are barely sentient enough to catch colds.
Shut up, Kurata.
Maybe the effects of the poison are hitting them.
I thought you said it only worked on commanders.
In theory, yeah. But I never tested it, so there's a chance it didn't work the way I'd hoped.
What the hell, man? That's the kind of stuff you need to tell us before we use it.
It's fine. Either way, they got spit out right away, so the effects on them should be minor.
But Ima's still stuck. Why wasn't he spit out as well?
Maybe because he's been fused for longer than the others. That could mean the bond is stronger. But if it spit out the rest of them, that definitely means its fusion ability is starting to destabilize.
All right.
Oh, crud. Reinforcements showed up while we were taking our sweet time.
At any rate, if the poison is working, we're just going to attack and see what happens.
Got it! I'll try. Please let this be it.
Ima didn't react this time.
Something's clearly different from before. Looks like the fusion is steadily weakening.
Then this is our chance. We might be able to beat it if we act now.
Give me back my Ima!
Alrighty. Squad 9 Commander. Let's do it. Annihilate enemy boss. Alrighty. We have a better chance of unlocking it. We have 2 people here, so we might be able to get it.
Here we go.
Or not.
I've got this.
Maybe look like an idiot. There we go. That's what I like.
I'm on it.
11. There we go. No. Bro, are you kidding me, dude? Oh my god, bro. Ugh. Start with better. No. Start the way we did. The way we had it originally. I'm not gonna be a bitch about it. It sucks, and now I need to figure out how I did it again. Okay, how much damage is that gonna do?
I shall rise to the
How much damage is that gonna do?
Flash!
13? Yeah, okay. Oh, we can finish this, man. We can finish this. If I use a freaking desperation potion, you're done. You're freaking done. End it, Darumi. Do it. Yes. Okay, actually that time was a lot better. Cool.
Brother dearest.
The wicked invaders are slain!
What about Ima? Is he okay?
Before we worry about him, we need to finish off the commander. We'll be in a deadly mess if it comes back.
Right.
Okay. Who needs one? Who needs one still? I forget. Takamaru, Darumi. I don't remember. Wish it told us. Ugh. Kako needs one, right? Yeah, Kako needs one.
Can I really do it?
I think. I hope so. Yeah, we haven't seen this one. Give it to Kako. She deserves it after what happened with her brother.
This is how it has to be.
Aw, poor girl. I'm telling you, this girl's been through it, man. She's been through the worst. A B rank? Okay, that's not bad. That's not horrible.
Oh, stay with us. It's okay now. Please wake up. Oh. Come on, Ima. Brother dearest, I'm begging you. Open your eyes.
Hey, Ima?
Ima, I told you to wake up!
No matter how much Kako called to him, Ima didn't open his eyes. Hey, what's wrong with him? Don't tell me he's... No, he's breathing. His heart is still beating too. It's faint and erratic though. What does that mean? Ima's okay now, right? It's just my conjecture, but since he was fused with the commander for so long, his body may have integrated with it. Integrated? His original DNA and the commander's DNA are completely mixed together. It's very rare, but in the past, some bone marrow transplants have resulted in DNA chimerism. Spare us the mumbo jumbo, man. What does all that mean? The drug I made in damage from the battle, all of it is eroding Ima's body. He's on the brink of death. At this rate, he's gonna die. Dude died? I don't know, man. Die? Ima? Can't we use the revival medic in the infirmary on him? If Yugamu's right, then no. His DNA is all mixed up, right? This can't be. He could die at any moment and we can't even use a revival medic. He's gonna die for real? Can't we do anything? Isn't there some way to save him? We worked so hard to get him back. We can't lose him now. Yugamu, I command you to make a medicine to heal him at once. I wish you wouldn't put that on me. I'm not a doctor, just an assassin. Saving lives is outside of my skill set. So there really is nothing we can do? Can't we figure something out? It can't end like this. We'll do whatever it takes. Isn't there some way to save him? Whatever it takes. Well, if you're saying you're okay with the method that doesn't save him per se, then we're not really totally out of options. Huh? Do you have an idea? As you know, the Biolab has a whole smorgasbord of outlandish, fiendish technologies. And now that research is all ours, the fiendish, the outlandish, and the downright unpleasant, it's all right here at our fingertips. If we utilize all of them to try to reconstruct Ima, it might just work. Reconstruct him? But I can't promise he'll be able to keep his original form. So he'll be better than he was before? Better, stronger, faster? Or make him a cyborg with a machine gun in his abdomen. That would be so cool. Quit kidding around. Reconstructing someone is some crazy stuff.
Please. Do it.
Huh?
If it saves Ima, I don't care what he ends up looking like. And if he's going to die anyway, we should try everything we can. Do your human experiments on Ima.
Are you 100% sure about this? I'm not sure how much of him I can recreate. Worst case, I fail and he ends up a hideous monster with no mind or ability to speak.
Like when a relative gets locked up in the attic and gradually becomes an urban legend in the local neighborhood?
Even that's okay. It's still better than death. There's nothing more hideous and final than death.
But how would Ima feel about it?
If Ima is shocked by this later and thinks he'd be better off dead, I'll kill him myself. As his sister, I'll take full responsibility.
Take responsibility?
Rather than getting killed by some invader, I know Ima would be happier being killed by me. So, please.
Kako.
Alright, we'll do it your way. Let's get Ima to the Biolab ASAP. But every second is precious right now. We don't have time to hesitate. Okay, fine. We gotta get him to the Biolab, right? This better work, pretty boy. If you don't find a way to bring Ima back, I'll kill you. This is my first time doing a full-blown modification to a human body, but I promise I'll do my very best. Or maybe I should say my very worst. I'm about to alter his body in a way that spits in the face of ethical science, after all. Oh man, dude. Damn, yeah, it is pretty rough, Spark. I'm telling you, Kako's gone through so much in the past couple episodes, dude. We carefully carried Ima to the biolab, his breathing still weak. Yugamu said he would get to work immediately and chase us out. They left us to return to our rooms into complete silence. Or incomplete silence. Phew. Back in my room, I lay down in my bed. I was starving and my throat was parched. My entire body was completely exhausted. But there was a fire in my mind that wouldn't allow me to sleep. And yet, I didn't feel like doing anything else. For the time being, I remained in my bed, just laying still. and waiting for time to pass. Day 80. Ding dong, a bing bong.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Wow, it's finally your 80th day of
finally
active
the
service
80th
here
day.
at
20 more days,
Last
man.
Defense Academy. We have just 20 days left. The end is really in sight now. Everyone was awkward at first, but now all of you are besties forever. Close buddies, pals.
Bro, you haven't even been here the entire game.
Just a bit longer until humanity is saved. Work together to protect the school and humanity, okay?
Yeah. I woke up to the sound of the morning announcement. Evidently, I'd fallen asleep at some point while laying in bed. I wonder what's happened with Ima. Has there been any progress? I better go to the cafeteria for now. Alrighty, I think that's a good place to end things here for now. If y'all enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Become a royalty today. We'd love to have you in our community. Anyways, guys, in the next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on with day 80 and beyond, and go from there. We're almost there, y'all. 20 more days, and we're done with our first playthrough of the 109 Last Defense Academy. Hope y'all are excited, because I know I am. Anyways, guys, I'll see y'all in the next episode. See y'all then.